There are certain garments where we apply the graphic to the garment using the heat press. It'll look like this. It's on paper, and I've already placed the garment correctly on the press. You still want to make sure the garment is straight and evenly placed on the pressing plate so that you can get an accurate look at how this goes on, an accurate measurement. So you want to make sure this is face down. You can see the transfer through the paper. You place it on the garment. For this particular garment, you'd probably want to go about 2 inches down from the neckline to the top of the paper. And you want to use your ruler. And then you will be looking at it from side to side, making sure this distance is the same. And using your ruler again if you feel more comfortable with that. Making sure that it's evenly placed in the center of the garment and that it's straight. That's why it's really important to line up the shirt. Yes, this one does not have a sticky side to it, this type of transfer. So you want to make sure that it's in the position, the t-shirt's in the position that you want it to be so that you have a reference point to accurately measure and look and see that it is in the correct position on the garment. You don't need to use transfer paper on this one because it already has paper on the backing. You're pressing down, watching the press and lifting up. And then you're going to gently pull this transfer off from the top down away from the press. You don't want to burn your hand. Comes off just like that. So here's the graphic attached or applied to the garment. And you can also apply any of the other graphics we were talking about earlier, school or number, if the customer so desires. And we will have an informational sheet available which covers other garments, including Under Armour garments and other performance fabric type garments. It'll be right next to the press so you can see exact measurements of how to apply this same type of transfer to the front of these garments.